stunned and deeply saddened by the events of last Sunday in Oak Creek, Wisconsin, where 6 of our brothers, including one sister, were gunned down by a madman, man who harbored hate in his mind and in his spirit and did something very dastardly, very wrong, culturally, emotionally, morally. He had done something that he should not do. We have been all hoping and praying all these years that there are sacred places. Where you are standing right now is a sacred place. Schools are sacred places. Our shopping centers should be places of an islands of peace. And our playgrounds and our streets and neighborhoods should be places where we raise our children and we come together to build a nation, to build a generation that is to lead us in the future. Now, to add to that, a place of worship is absolutely the most holiest of holy, irregardless of the faith, culture, tradition that you believe in. And so there has been an intrusion into that space. And the consequences of that intrusion have been devastating. Because we always thought that the places of worship are sacred places. They are places of safety because we go there and pray. We go there to offer thanks. We go there to celebrate our weddings, our births, and our achievements, and our successes and our graduations. That place has been intruded. And it doesn't matter that this happened to be a Sikh temple. All places of worship are sacred, regardless of the faith and the culture or tradition and spiritual path that you follow. In this case, it happened to be a Sikh sacred temple. We have prided ourselves, all humanity is one brotherhood. We have committed our lives and our spirit for 500 years to that ideal. To Mat Pita, Hum Barak Tere. Lord, thou art the father and mother of all creation, and we are thy children. We have been commanded and committed to this ideal. Manas ki jaat sabe ek hi pehchan bo. O mortal, recognize all humanity as one race and one brotherhood. This was long before the scientific evidence came through that we are all connected at many levels, that the Guru spoke of that word. That nobody's going to ask you your lineage, nobody's going to ask you what faith you follow once you go to the court of the Lord, where all of us are sitting in prayer and thanksgiving. Kete tere rag pariso kayan, kete tere gavan hare. It doesn't say Sikh ragis, it doesn't say Christian ragis, it talks about kete tere rag pariso kayan, kete tere gavan hare. They are all sitting in the court of the Lord as one people. And our prayer today, tomorrow, and the days to come is the same. Let's not wait until we get to that court to be together. Let us think about reaching out in brotherhood and kindness and compassion and understanding, learning from one another and teaching one another. That beyond our visual appearances, beyond our articles of faith, there is only the same heart and spirit that throbs to each and every one of us. And the same DNA, 99.6% of DNA in all creation is the same. That means we are all connected from the deepest level and depth. All knowledge and wisdom has come from same source. All faiths, all languages, God is the father and mother and origin and source of all languages, as Jap Sahib would remind us. And repeatedly we are told that to love one another. The same words come in Sacred Bible. Do unto the least among you and you do unto me. In other words, serve the least among you. And what does the Guru Granth Sahib says? God is love. To love God is to love all His creation. And every act of service is an offering to God. Not offering to the person next to you, but it's an offering to God, who is the father and mother of all creation. And thus, the Sikh faith is committed to the act of serving, to the act of loving, to the act of upholding justice and dignity and equality of all beings. So for us to be targeted when we believe in the sanctity of all faiths, it sends shockwaves. It sends sadness.